Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. Harvey here. So while you guys are reading this, today's shout out is for Sean, Mr. Fix-It. So Sean works on all kinds of interesting stuff. He built a mini generator, he fixes generators. He's putting a motor, a gas motor, on a mobility scooter right now. He's a family man. He's a good guy. Go check out his channel, Sean Mr. Fix-It. Go visit him. What am I up to today? I need some firewood. I'm burning through my hoard of wood here a little too quickly, and this tree has been dead for a while. So I decided to cut it up, and unfortunately I broke my blade. You know, most people when they cut up a tree, they use a chainsaw, but for this particular tree it is some nasty tough wood. So I've been using these blades, and I needed particularly this blade, and I snapped it off. I snapped the end of it off here. So and that's what it's supposed to look like, right? But I broke it right off. Let me better out of the light perhaps. So I wanted to put the end back on here. I got out my little grinder, because that's what I always do, and I proceeded to make this part of the blade, so to speak, the square parts, and then I went to drill the hole, right, that hole right there. When I went to drill it, I could not drill that hole for love nor money. I tried a bunch of bits and oil and no oil and you name it, I tried it, and I couldn't drill that hole. So what I did is I said, you know what, why don't I just grind it out? And I ground it out, right, and that's what it looks like, right? I just duplicated the end with my little grinder, and then ground out that hole like it would be done. And I figured, it's probably not going to work. The temper is probably different on the end, compared to the rest of the blade. But I did this, and then I started cutting. And I've been cutting away, and it's holding up. Now, unfortunately, the blade is actually getting dull, right? So that's obviously slowing some things down. But if I didn't get this blade back to life, I wasn't going to be able to cut down or over here where I had to cut, right, because my blade wasn't long enough and I really couldn't get through it without hugging up against the tree, and then if the tree kicked out I would have wonked myself in the head and all that stuff. With this I was able to put the saw and then back away a little bit enough so that I can see what I was up to. Anyway, I'm basically done with this for the moment. Most of the stuff I'm cutting up is relatively small, right? I can use the smaller blade to do it. The smaller blade's also a little sharper, so it's a little less work. So just a quick tip for you guys. For like less than a minute, or call it 2 minutes, let's say you go nice and slow. After the first one you can make them in less than a minute, but you can basically grind the broken holder end back onto your blade and extend the life. I chucked it right into this thing. This is one of those that you have to use a key to install the blade. One of these Allen keys. so I'm able to clamp down on it really good. If you have one perhaps that you put in and turn, it might not work quite as well. But for my reciprocating saw, right? What do they call these things? Variable speed. It doesn't say what kind of saw. Tiger saw. But by the way, very happy with this thing. I have a couple of them. This one came from a flea market, and I got a good deal on it. I think it was $50. The other one I bought new, and it has, you can there's a thing here you turn so you can make the blade, you know, do this or this depending on what you set it to. This one, the blade just goes in and out. The other one has a I don't know, oscillation to it, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, folks, so just a quick tip from the Horde. Folks, remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and go, folks, get out there and enjoy all your days. Don't forget to go check out Sean, Mr. Fix-It. He does some good stuff there. So go check out his channel. He's a good man, good family man. All right, folks, take care now. Bye.